Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you another what's for dinner video. Just to throw this out there, I don't think I mentioned this in my last video, but this isn't something that we eat like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like in particular order. Whenever I'm cooking something that I think others might be interested in, I just kind of record it. So again, no particular order. We tend to eat the same things over and over, so I couldn't really record every single day or else it would be repetitive. Anyways, if you were new here, then welcome. Don't forget to subscribe below before you leave. Let me know your go-to dinner recipes in the comments, and then let's jump into what we have for dinner. So the first thing that I'm making is just this pork roll. I bought this from Walmart. It looked so good and it was on sale for like $5, but it is an applewood smoked bacon. It has that crumbled on the top. So what I'm going to do is, you guys, this actually took like 3 hours to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and plop that in. As you can see, I do already have some sweet potatoes in there cooking. I basically just stick my whole sweet potato in a pan with a little bit of water just so that they can cook thoroughly. I do turn them over and add a little bit more water once they are halfway done. But as you can see here, I'm just going to peel my sweet potatoes, and I'm actually making kind of like a Thanksgiving like candied yam. So it's going to have like marshmallows and all that good stuff. So what I do is, once your sweet potatoes are cooked through, but they're not too soft, you still want them a little firm because you're going to bake them a little longer. So I'm just going to cube these up and throw them back into the pan. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some butter, some brown sugar, and then we're going to plop them back into the oven long enough for the butter to melt. And then we'll bring them back out, add all of our marshmallows, a little bit more brown sugar because I like mine a little more sweet. And then we'll put them back in until the marshmallows are done. And then that's it. And as you guys can see, I just made this with a side of just some Kraft macaroni and cheese. My son loves macaroni and cheese, and I knew he wasn't going to really eat the sweet potatoes, so I went ahead and just made something else that I thought he would really like and enjoy. So yeah, that's what we had for dinner this night: a pork roll, candied sweet potatoes, and some macaroni and cheese. So this next meal is a staple in our household. It is just chicken gravy and rice. All you're going to need is 1 chicken breast. I boil mine to cook it. 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, a chicken gravy packet mix, and then some chicken broth. I'm not going to use this whole container, but that's all I had on hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump both cans of cream of chicken into my pan. I'm going to add just a little bit of chicken broth just to kind of loosen it up a little bit and make it a little bit more creamy. And then I'm just going to add in my chicken gravy packet. I do cook this over medium while I'm doing all of this. And then you just basically keep stirring and adding in just a little bit of chicken broth at a time until you get the consistency that you want and until all of your lumps are gone. And then you'll see I'll add in my chicken. That chicken is just chopped up really finely into little cubes. And then I add a lot of pepper. I love a lot of pepper in my chicken gravy, so I do add a little bit of that. And then I just serve that over rice. And you guys can make a veggie on the side. I did end up cooking green beans with this, but I ended up doing all of my filming before I realized maybe we should have a vegetable. So I did throw in a side of green beans, and then just, that is it, guys. Just chicken gravy and rice. It is so delicious. It does not look the most appealing because you do use that yellowish cream of chicken soup, but it is so delicious. Let me know if you guys end up trying it and liking it. So this next meal is just so simple, just tacos. I bought this huge container of taco seasoning from Sam's Club, like, you guys, literally like a year ago, and it is still being used. Like, it's not even but a little bit over halfway gone. So all you do for tacos is, I'm sure everybody already knows, you just brown some hamburger, throw in a little water, your taco seasoning, and stir it and let it just simmer until it's done. All you really need for this is taco sauce, sour cream, cheese, tortilla, whatever topping you want to put, lettuce, tomato. We're a pretty basic family, so we just use sour cream, cheese, and taco sauce. So then you just throw your taco together however you like it. You can use hard or soft shells, and there it is, just a simple yet delicious taco. This last recipe on the video, I'm just going to make my version of chicken and dumplings. So all you're going to need for this is 2.5 32-ounce cartons of chicken broth, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 container of buttermilk biscuits, some pepper to your tasting, and 1 already cooked and chopped up chicken breast. So all I'm going to do first is take my 2.5 containers of chicken broth and dump them into this huge pot. I do end up adding just a little bit of water to mine at the very end of this clip, but then I just also add in my cream of chicken soup. I cook this on medium, and I do just give that a stir and let that cook for maybe 5 to 10 minutes just to let that consistency of the cream of chicken soup, the lumpiness, kind of turn into more of a brothy type texture. This soup is just used to kind of give it a little bit more flavor and to kind of thicken it up. So once that is cooked through and it's the consistency of the soup that you want, you're just going to add in your chicken and then your pepper, and you're just going to stir that and let it simmer. You want to bring that to a complete boil. And you guys, this is still going to be a little bit liquefied because your biscuits are what's going to make it like a little bit thicker of a soup. So then you just take your biscuits and you cube them into 9 little cubes. Once your water is, or your broth, is boiling, you're going to just put each little dumpling biscuit in there piece by piece. And you guys, I don't want to stress enough that you don't want to add your dumpling biscuits until the broth is boiling. If not, they won't really cook and they'll kind of just sit there for a little bit. But I just add some extra pepper, and then I just let that simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes until your biscuits are cooked thoroughly. And then that is it. You just let it cool down just a little bit, and then it's ready to go. We do just serve this as is. I do sprinkle a little bit extra pepper and Cajun seasoning on mine. I love Cajun seasoning on top of my chicken and dumplings, and that is it. Let me know if you guys have a different recipe, because I love different recipes of chicken and dumplings. And thank you for watching my What's for Dinner video.